From my org chart, if I click directly on a position node, I'll open the details panel for that position, which I can see is indicated next to the position's name at the top of the page over here. I could have also simply searched for the position I was looking for, using the search bar and clicking on the item in the search results to get to this page. So here, we have the details panel for the Director of Corporate Services, as you can see at the top. So data on this position, not the employee holding the position, can be found in the different sections on this page, and I can scroll through them or click on the handle on the right side of the screen to quickly jump to a specific section. So let's quickly go through these. Position information and additional position information provide general information about the selected position. Employee information and additional employee information shows you data relating to the person occupying a position, and from here I can click on the employee's name to open up their employee details panel, which I'll cover a little later. Account assignment information and staffing assignments just below show me information regarding the position's place within the organization and the various areas associated to it. Successors shows me all the employees who are considered as successors to this position, and I can add them to the compare module to analyze them side by side. And finally, the last section we see here contains all the analytics associated to this position, all in one spot. At the very top of the page, you can see that the details panel has its own toolbar. From the icons here, I can view my history, so I can see what pages I previously visited within this tab. I can also securely share this details panel with another user by using this link, keeping in mind that what the user sees on this shared page will depend on their role within Nakisa Hanelly. And I can add this page to my favorites for quick access from the main menu. I can also view this page as a node in my org chart, and I can view the dashboard, sunburst chart, or icicle chart associated to this position. I can search for employees under this position or positions reporting to it, view similar positions, or add this position to the compare module. So once again, your details panel might have different sections than the ones we just covered, and a full list of these sections is available as a reference for you in the latest Nakisa Hanelly user guide and the Help Center. So now let's go take a look at the employee details panel for John Barry, the incumbent of the Director of Corporate Services position, which I'll do by clicking on his name over here in the Employee Information section. I could have also gone through a search by looking up his name, or through the org chart by expanding the Employee node under the Director of Corporate Services position and clicking on it. So here, as you can see, the Employee Details panel is similar in structure to the Position Details panel, only now, all the sections have information about John Barry, not just his position. And again, I can scroll through the sections, or use the titles in the right side panel here to jump through them. Profile and additional employee information provide specific data and metrics about John Barry. The Employee Pool Name section just below contains a list of all the employee pools that John Barry is a part of, which are groupings of employees according to some common aspect. So here I can see that he is part of the executive and fixed term pools. The two next sections give information about his position, so you'll find information that matches his position's details panel. And the succession plan section shows positions for which John is listed as a successor, with an indication of his ranking. In the structure section below, we can see who he reports to, his peers, as well as his direct reports. I can click on any of these employee nodes to open them, and add up to 10 nodes to the compare module for analysis. In the social section below that, I can see some personal information about John's skills, education, and so on as listed. I'll just add that on your own details panel, you would be able to enter information into some of these sections. So add in your skills, education, and languages if the functionality has been enabled by your administrator. Directly below that, we have a section called Recognitions. So in Nakisa Hanelly, users can recognize other coworkers for a job well done in such a way as to make it available for everyone to see. Any badges that John receives will appear here. Just as with the Position Details panel, the Employee Details panel also has its own toolbar at the top of the page. So here, We can click to view the history of the pages that we've been to in this tab. Get a secure link to share this page with authorized users. Add this page to our favorites. View this employee in the org chart. Send a message to this employee. View similar people. And add this employee's profile to the compare module. And once again, as a last point, you might see different sections in your employee details panels, depending on your application's environment and your role. And you can consult a full list of these in the latest Nakisa Hanelly user guide and in the Help Center.